Welcome to the Tez Down. I am Tez, and I'm here. Yeah, I've been in front of the screen a lot today, guys. So we're gonna have to test this down with these sunglasses on. These aren't sunglasses; these are blue blockers. Y'all know that already. I want to thank y'all for coming out today to participate in the True Crime Monday. I know that we've been pushed back a lot, and we're a little bit off our block as than we usually are, but we're gonna make it happen today. We're gonna make sure that we do a show and do our due diligence to make sure that that show gets done to all the people and seen by all the people that want to see the show. So let's go through these comments first. Passport Sko was in here early. What's up, Sko? How you doing, man? I appreciate you for coming through the way that you have. What's going on, Shannon? How you doing, Shannon McKnight in the building? Looking forward to seeing this from El Paso, Texas. Conversations with Soft Rain, as always, the awesome Softy. We appreciate you, Softy. How you doing? All right, let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. Okay. Yeah, let's get going. Let's get going. We have to we got to make things happen today. So, today's topic in the episode that we're going to do today, I'm just getting these links out, y'all. Got to make sure that everybody that gets a chance to see it is seeing it. Today's topic of conversation is the Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez. And I want you guys to check out some of the crazy stuff. What's going on, Cassie Jewel? How you feeling? I want you guys to check out some of the crazy stuff that happens in the story. I haven't seen the whole thing, but I will tell you that I am familiar with the Night Stalker and Richard Ramirez. There's been a couple of movies made about it. There's also been a couple of, if you guys watched or liked the American Horror Story series, Richard Ramirez and the Night Stalker was a topic of one of the American Horror Stories. I think that he showed up in a couple of them. So today's episode is going to be about that. I feel you. It looks like there's a bunch going around. You not feeling good. Softy's not feeling good. The weather outside is not feeling good. I mean, this is just a mess, don't you think? But let's let's get going. Let's get going. So this guy's a menace. Like already we're starting to see that like he wasn't playing around when it came to like doing dirt. Aware that take that part into consideration, right? So the first thing that we're seeing is that the we're starting to see that the police department that was involved there in Los Angeles didn't want to take the time. She said my mom met this guy in El Paso. Tell us the story in the chat. We'll definitely read it. Um, but they didn't want to classify him as, one of these SKs, as we've come to term this on our show. They didn't want to classify Richard Ramirez as one of these SKs because SKs typically have modus of operandi, modes of operation, and most of them don't shoot. I know YouTube is weird, so you guys don't mind those types of words when I use them. We're just trying to get around the YouTube algorithms and, not get flagged for anything that we shouldn't be getting flagged for. But that's one of the things that was odd about it, and probably why they didn't catch him right away, is because they didn't wanna classify him for what he was, and if you guys have watched some of the other shows, you've seen that. You've seen what I've said about that. They never wanna classify see already, like, this dude is particularly dangerous for a couple of reasons. Unlike most of the SKs that we have examined on this show, uh, Richard Ramirez, otherwise known as the Night Stalker, was someone that seemed to be extremely reckless about what he was doing. He was loud, he was reckless, he was all over the place, but still, this was happening and nobody was catching him. So we're following this, we're clocking this. Shanna says, my mom met this guy in El Paso, and then she said she was working in my granddaddy's Harley shop, Jones Harley Davidson, and was showing him around the sales floor. See, the question that I might have after seeing this is, did you ever ask her what was he trying to buy while he was there? I mean, obviously he was trying to buy a motorcycle, but was he there for a long time? Like, if it kind of feels as if he was casing the store, maybe she avoided being one of his targets. From the looks of it and from the sounds of it, maybe she avoided being one of his targets.
As the crimes escalated, detectives raced to try to identify who was responsible for the shockingly vicious attacks.